So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Wanted to tell you where we're at on Clyde's boat. As you know, we started the engine the other day. Okay, so as you can see, here, let me turn this off. So as you can see, the motor is running. I guess my advice to anybody is it's always good to know the customer's starting procedure. So whether you choke it, whether you don't choke it, how much choke you give it, etc. So if you've got somebody that's had a boat for quite a while, it's probably a good idea to ask them that question. We should have remembered, quite honestly, from when we had this boat in here the last time. So the first time Michael gave it too much choke, we ended up flooding the plugs. So we had to take the plugs out, clean the plugs up, and then we got it to start up. And so it runs good. It's very cool here in Houston today right now. It's probably below somewhere probably 48 to 50 degrees, which is pretty cool. Obviously that plays a part in when you're starting a motor up like this, so kind of keep that in mind. And then it's kind of like if you've been around for a while like I have, it's the old days of where you had the manual choke on the car, of whether you pulled it all the way out or halfway out, and whether or not you left it out or pushed it halfway back in. You know, all those things that you do. Hugh went through. One of the problems we had is with the things we used to hold the wire in place. They all kind of dropped off. We did not do a good job there. We've kind of changed up the way we've been doing that for a long time now. If we're in a position where we can put a screw in it, we do. But if we don't, then we have different epoxies and glues that we're using now, which we find are a lot better for those kind of things. Originally, it worked, but it didn't work well, and it all ended up falling down, and quite honestly, it looked like crap. So you did go through and do that on both sides. Excuse me a second. We checked out the fuse panel and stuff. Everything's there. We removed the seat and we double checked everything under here. It was A-okay. So as you can see, we've pulled the tank, and it looks just as good as the day Hugh cleaned it. So very, very happy with this. We're going to do a little bit of a vacuum job just to vacuum out some dust and debris. Nothing at all. It's just really nice to look back at this and the job that was done. It just we did a lot better job up here getting everything straightened out. So very happy about this. No gas smells, no pooling or anything. We got the bore scope out, kind of looked in the back and what have you. So I think we're in pretty good shape. Michael did find out that it is a requirement that you double hose clamp these. It is a Coast Guard requirement that this is double hose clamp. So I'm glad we did that. At the time, we did not know that. So if you do this job, even if yours has a single one on it, you might want to double up on it, because it is a Coast Guard requirement. So just kind of keep that in mind. But everything's very clean, well done. The hoses and everything obviously are holding up, brand new hoses. Just looking real good. If you're going to take something off this like this, you know, make sure that you drape the side of the boat with protective blankets and stuff, so you don't accidentally scratch the boat. I'm really paranoid about this, I'll be very honest with you. I'm sure Michael and Hugh are getting a little bit fed up with me. Hugh got up under the dash, basically figured out all the wiring and stuff under the dash, got all that fixed up for me. We went through and double checked everything in regards to making sure that it's working. We charged the batteries and made sure that the batteries are fully charged, etc. We've gone through and nut and bolted everything, make sure everything's tight, nothing loose. Double checked our steering, no leaks, no nothing there. Double check the trailer lights. Michael has this real little neat thing now we can hook up. We don't have to back up a truck to it. He's got this little box, put it in, and you can make the lights all work. So that's a really nice little tool for him to have, because quite honestly, it's a real pain backing up vehicles all the time to check out trailers. Yet again, this boat is just unbelievable. Can't say enough about it. It's a great boat. And I believe that if the circumstances was right and the price was right, you would, Hugh, there's a joke, that Clyde would be willing to sell this bad boy. He wants to go in a different direction, and that is getting really annoying. But anyway, he wants to go in a different direction, which I understand. But what I like about Clyde is the fact is that he sent the boat here to be double checked and stuff. So if there is an interest in this, reach out to Michael, give him a call. Don't be wasting our time with foolish offers. Don't forget, we rewired this boat. This has new carpet on and everything. And I tell you what, this thing is drop dead gorgeous. If I was a boat person, I would buy this. Now, I want to be honest with everybody. If you're going to buy this boat, don't leave it outside. Don't do it. It deserves better than that. This is a 25th anniversary boat, and Clyde's taken great care of it and went above and beyond, got it rewired, etc. Go back and watch the videos. If you are interested in buying this, go watch the videos, but don't be making silly offers, okay? We all know what this boat is worth. This boat is worth $25,000 every day of the week. As far as my favorite boat, where's my favorite? Oh, my favorite boat's down there. You have not really been missing anything on that boat. It's basically been more glass work and more sanding. So don't feel like you've missed anything out on that build, because quite honestly, we're trying to get it to a point where we can move. What I'd like to do is get to a point where I can move and actually attach the jack plate and the motor to the back of the boat. That's from my standpoint right now, is the next thing that we want to do. We still got a bunch more glass work to do, but I want to make sure, I'd like to take a break from sanding, to be honest with everybody, and I would like to attach the jack plate and everything and put that motor on and make sure that we have everything the way we need it. So if we need to fill holes back there or have new holes and whatever, that we can do it, and we can do it correctly. So we had a gentleman drive all the way from Indiana with his boat for us to take a look at. Unfortunately, that did not go through, but we do appreciate him taking the time to drive all the way from Indiana, meet with us, spend some time with us. But I think that I think he made a wise choice of going in a different direction, and like to be honest with everybody, you've got to have a boat of a certain caliber, and there's nothing against this gentleman's boat, but nowadays to put a new motor on a boat is, depending on which one you want, let's say $12,000 to $15,000. Okay, then new carpet, total rewire, buff the boat out, on and on and on. You're probably looking at another $15,000. So you've got to determine, is my boat worth putting $30,000 in? So that's what you got to kind of keep in mind. And so we see that quite a bit. I wasn't surprised by the gentleman's decision. We've had people bring their boats to us, and we've worked on them, we have fixed them, we have done upgrades on them, but there is an attachment to the boat. It belonged to their father or their uncle or whatever, and I'm never letting this boat go because I've got so many great memories from it. I understand that. But if you've just got a boat and there's no attachment, it comes down to dollars and cents. So just kind of keep that in mind. Appreciate everybody's time. Appreciate you taking your valuable time to watch our videos, comment and stuff. I really do appreciate it. Can't thank you guys enough. And those of you that reach out to me, thank you. It means a lot. We don't always agree, but it does mean a lot. So appreciate your time. And if you are interested in this, call Michael. Don't play silly games on this. Okay, this is somebody's pride and joy, and so keep that in mind. And so please be respectful of that. It doesn't take an extra 10 seconds to be respectful. All right, so just let's just be respectful and courteous, and not be, well, it's not worth $6,000. Well, then we'll keep it. So this boat does need to go to somebody that I think respects and understands Ranger history. I don't. But anyway, appreciate you guys' time, and thank you for listening to me ramble on as always.